My name is Anderson Blackman. I'm attending Wetumpka High School, and in the fall I will be attending the University of Alabama. I plan on double majoring in political science and international studies. Well, I'm heavily involved in my church. I go to First Baptist Wetumpka, and I'm involved in their drama group there. I do lots of community involvement with clubs, but it's outside of school. Like, we work at Children's Harbor, and I volunteer at the food pantry. I'd like to thank both of my parents for pushing me not only to do this essay, but in life in general. They've been a big support system over the years. I'd like to thank the two wonderful teachers that wrote me letters of recommendation, Miss Dow and Miss Walker. They've been instruments of learning, and it's just been an amazing experience being in their classes the past few years.
I teach AP Chemistry and Pre-AP Chemistry at Wetumpka High School, and I had the opportunity to teach him twice. I taught him in Pre-AP Chemistry and also AP Chemistry. He works harder than your average student. He has a great moral compass. He's diligent, he's hardworking. I cannot express to you the moral fortitude that this child has and the ability to work hard, to excel and put himself beyond the average student. Keep working hard and you'll be everything you can be. Everything you've ever dreamed of will come to you with hard work.
My name is Noah Foster and I go to Lamp High School. I plan on studying mechanical engineering and architecture. I do cross-country, track and field, part of the Lamp Young Democrats. I'm very involved with my church youth group. Being outdoors is my passion. Being outdoors is basically how I spend my time when I'm not studying or sleeping. But basically go hiking all the time. I'm running. When I run, I always run through forests. I try to stay away from running on the street, because why run on the street when you have just forests and trees? So definitely outdoors. I like to thank my parents and Miss Jester and all of my teachers.
Chris Colvin, and I'm the speech and debate teacher during the day, and then coach the debate team, soccer, and cross country teams. Noah Foster was in my 9th grade speech class, but most of our time was spent on the road. He's a member of the cross country track. He is driven like no other, and what's nice is I got to see it in a different setting than his academic setting. I'd say it's his drive and dedication to be better. I think to me that's what stands out when I see Noah. That's what it is. It's a kid who wants to go farther, do more, but is just very comfortable in who he is. So there's nothing flashy about it. I'm just going to go out and do this and make it happen.
My name's Alan Gelly, and I go to Eastwood Christian School. After I graduate high school, I plan to attend Auburn for 4 years. If I can get it done earlier than that, it'd be great. But as of right now, I'd really like to, after graduating Auburn, get dental school. At school, SGA president, and then also played basketball since 7th grade. The scholarship is a huge benefit. I really want to get through college without taking out any student loans, or at least my undergraduate, if I decide to go to med school after that. It brought me that much closer to being able to pay for everything and not have to worry about signing loans, having my parents co-sign, that sort of idea. My dad is one of the strongest men I ever met. He's not only inspirational, but he's the reason I am. The teachers here at the school, they really care about us, and they don't just assign the work and hope you can do it well. They're genuine Christian people who really want to see you do your best, and they'll do everything they can to make sure you reach that. So.
I've known him since he was born. Yeah, very easy young son.
And I've known Alan since he was 2, and he's a playmate of my son. And when Alan was in the 4th grade, he lost his mom. I called her home, and in his Providence, I had the great privilege to become Alan's mom.
I would encourage him to, he's been given an excellent foundation. The school he's been in, just the lessons he's learned in life so far, and to not get distracted by the cares and responsibilities of the world, but to keep his focus where it is right now. It'll serve him well as a professional and as a husband and father.
My name's Kendall Harris and I go to Lamp High School. I plan on attending Birmingham Southern College, kind of small compared to some big universities. It's only like 3,000 people. I plan on studying psychology. I hope to be a forensic psychologist or possibly a children's psychologist. It's kind of up in the air right now. Some activities I'm involved in outside of school, I do Bridge Builders Alabama. It's like a service leadership thing. And we do community projects. And for our senior project, we got partnered with One Place Family Justice Center. And we like put on this Halloween carnival for some kids that come to the center and that deal with domestic violence and stuff. My biggest accomplishment probably is getting through LAMP. I mean, sometimes it's kind of stressful and there's sometimes like I want to quit, but like getting through it at the end of the day, it was all worth it. So I gotta pat myself on the back for that. I would like to thank Ms. Harmon and Ms. Meeks and all the teachers. I asked for recommendations very last minute and I gave them very last minute and they were willing to help me even though it was very last minute. And they were like, okay, we can do this. And they were just helpful through the process. And I appreciate them for doing that for me.
My name is Lizzie Hayes and I teach AP Calculus, AB, as well as Honors Pre-Calculus. And I taught Kendall last year. She was in my second period AP Cal AB class. And then this year she has been on my cheerleading squad as a senior, which has been a total adventure. It's been exciting to work with her in both capacities, both in the classroom and in an extracurricular. She would step forward and I just hope that she continues with that bold nature to be unafraid of new challenges and trying things that she's never done before. And I just hope she stays true to that genuine, laid-back, hilarious nature that she has.
My name is Taylor Johnson and I go to Lamp High School. I'm going to be attending the University of South Alabama in the fall. At school, I am the senior class vice president, so I do a lot of stuff on student council, which is like planning dances, planning different events for the school. I'm the president of our Diamond Dolls Club, which is like, it's kind of like a spirit club for the baseball and softball teams, so we just kind of get the school pumped up for games and all kinds of stuff, and we also volunteer and work at games. My biggest passion is probably children. Specifically, I like special needs children because, you know, they need, and all children need confidence boosters. They need to be able to be growing up in a positive, uplifting environment. So having fun with them, showing them that they do matter and that they're awesome kids is something that I've always enjoyed. So I would love to thank my parents and my sisters for throughout the years just encouraging me and uplifting me, and in those moments when I'm like, I want to quit, I don't want to do this anymore, they gave me the motivation and the encouragement I needed to keep going. And also the teachers here at LAMP have always maintained a very motivational environment, which has made it that much easier to go to a school with such pressing academic standards. So.
My name is Jeff Baker and I teach Advanced Placement U.S. History. I met Taylor in the 10th grade. I taught her in the 10th grade. I typically teach all sophomores here, so she was a student in AP History. Taylor, I mean, overall is just a wonderful person. She gives everything she has to give. She lives up to her potential. She is not somebody you have to worry about not fulfilling everything they have to give. She's compassionate, tolerant, just very open-minded, just an all-around great person. Taylor, I just encourage you to always know that life is full of choices, and I trust that you'll always make the best ones for yourself, and that you'll always live to know your place in the world and to always know how much to give of yourself and how much respect you should get in return.
My name is Justin Lunsford and I go to Eastwood Christian School. Well, I'm doing Army ROTC, so hopefully that'll be a good career after college. I like working on vehicles just from my job. It's taught me a lot about that. That's one. I like basketball. When I was playing basketball, it was a lot of fun. The biggest accomplishment probably these scholarships I'm getting. It's nice seeing how all that work I put in high school is finally paying off and results in, it's not just grades, it's something afterwards. definitely like to thank my mom and my dad. They sacrificed a lot to put me through school, me and my brother. So I really appreciate them, staying up late with me studying and stuff like that. I appreciate all the hard work they put in for me. I appreciate Ms. Brazel. She's done a lot for me. Been pretty much had her every year for the last however many years, and she's been really helpful, helping me, deal with stress and explaining stuff. She's tutored me a lot, been very encouraging. I wish I could take her to college, but she won't go to college again. I guess I'll thank my little brother just so he feels included. Appreciate him, even though we fight a lot. He's a good little brother.
Justin entered 7th grade. I was the upper school director at the time. Justin is just very diligent. He has experienced some hurdles that he's needed to get through, and I just think his resilience in getting through those just warrants recognition and deserving.
I've watched you grow from wanting to build a life-size penguin for geography class in the 7th grade that we managed to tone down. But I've seen you make great strides and just keep doing what you're doing.
My name is Kata, and I go to high school at Lamp High School. I would want to study either neurobiology or computer science, and probably like a mix of both to study like machine learning and like how to sort of like figure out similarities between like computers and humans and studying the brain.
Nice.
So some activities I'm involved in are Quiz Pool, for example, which is like a trivia-based competition among schools. So I'm captain of my Quiz Bowl team at school, and we go to different places and compete in trivia competition. Besides that, I'm in Model UN, so I represent a different country each time, like at different tournaments, and we basically reenact the United Nations. Yeah. There's so many people I'd like to thank. So the big ones, definitely my parents, like for like just letting me do different things, like explore, like read whatever I want to, and like convince me to like go for my goals. All my friends too for like convincing me to just go on and like being very passionate about what I do and me about what they do. It's really helpful.
My name is Jeff Baker, and I teach Advanced Placement U.S. History. I know Kata from teaching him in the 10th grade, and Kata is also a member of the club I sponsor, which is the Model United Nations team. He has this gift, and his gift is that he absorbs everything very quickly. He understands everything. Kata is driven. He's smart enough to not have to be an overachiever, but a lot of times he will overachieve because that's all he knows to do. But nonetheless, it still comes out in a very genuine, humble person, even though he has already accomplished more than most 17-year-old kids could ever hope to accomplish.
My name is Brianna Newton, and I go to Lamp High School. I think I've decided to attend Faulkner University. Okay, well, inside of school, I've played volleyball during first semester. I'm president of Spanish Club, and we actually just came back from Spanish Convention, and it's like a convention where you practice different skills in Spanish and compete. I'm very actively involved in my youth group, and I teach an ESL class at Fraser on Tuesday nights where I explain them English concepts in Spanish to help them with their English language learning. Well, the scholarship will really help lower the amount that I have to pay, so I'll be able to work less for a semester in order to fully be able to enjoy college and study. I'd like to thank my parents for raising me the way that they have. I'd like to thank my teachers for really taking the time to get to know me and to invest in my education. And then a lot of people at my church have also mentored me and just poured a lot into my life.
My name is Jenna. I am an English teacher for juniors this year and yearbook advisor. Brianna has been in my class last year and when she was an 8th grader. She's become a young woman of strength, of purpose, of a sense of self that is quite unique. She's really a delight to teach because she understands that she needs to not only make good grades, but she needs to understand the concepts because she wants to do well. But these other characteristics of hers, like her honesty and her purpose, they might not always show up in test scores or things like that, but you see it every day in the classroom.
My name is Abby Norsen. I go to Lamp High School. I'm planning on going to Troy University. I want to major in accounting as of right now, and I did some job shadowing this summer at an accounting firm and I really liked it. So, well, at Lamp, I play volleyball and softball, and I'm vice president of our FCS. I'm involved in National Honor Society and Mu Alpha Theta. During the past few summers, I played travel softball. I'm really involved in my church. My biggest accomplishment is probably the success that I've had in academics and in softball because I work really hard at both those things, and to have success in both of them, I think is a big accomplishment. I would like to thank, first of all, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me all the opportunities that I've had, and my parents, and my teachers, and all my church family.
My name is Lizzie Hayes, and I teach AP Calculus, AB, as well as Honors Pre-Calculus. I taught Abby in the same class last year, second period, AP Cal AB, and I'm the sponsor for Mu Alpha Theta Math Honor Society that she's a member of. I would tell Abby to continue being fearless and to have faith in herself. I think she does a fantastic job of having so much faith in other people, and she can tell she's so encouraging one-on-one with others, and I just want her to have that same faith in herself for her own things that she wants to accomplish, and I just think she's going to do crazy, incredible things. So.
My name is Carson Tyndall, and I go to Billingsley School. I'm going to go to Troy University. I'm going to major in English secondary education. I play basketball and softball. I'm the senior class president. I am the president of Math and Science Club. I am the vice president of Senior Beta Club. And outside of school, I am a certified scuba diver. So I go on trips to different countries and go scuba diving. My passions are softball and just being on a team and being able to be with all of my friends and have to work together. I would like to thank my mom for just supporting me throughout this. She has been the main person to push me to do all these scholarships and to be able to have my resume and the essays that I have to write.
My name is Arlisha Turner, and I teach science here at Billingsley. I had the pleasure of knowing Carson for a minute. She's just a great kid, great attitude. I don't think that I've ever had to get on to Carson in class, in the hallways, at this school. She's just a very sweet girl, and she's very intelligent.